What's up? Y'all already know who it is. It's your guy Jay Worth, repping GKP, right here in Memphis, Tennessee. Listen, I know it's been a minute since I've done one of these commentaries, but we got a lot of stuff going on in our city, y'all, that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just got to break away from the job here and just talk about. Not just in our city either, just all over the world. You know, we got tons of stuff happening. We got, you know, the Be More thing, the Freddie Gardner up there, or if I'm saying his name right. Then locally we got the 7-year-old, the 15-year-old, the brothers that just, you know, went on their little tripping span or whatever happened, you know. And then, like I said, we got other young guys shot down. This young Coup, him and his girlfriend downtown, you know. Had the opportunity to kind of look into those things a little bit. I know all the controversy surrounding a lot of stuff that's been happening. A lot of houses, gang houses been being closed down. 83-year-old grandmother living right in the house with people shooting up and gang banging, drug dealing, and all this kind of stuff. So, look. I don't know what to say. And then all of a sudden today I'm peeping the NAACP got some problems because you got a National Association that's for colored people, and we got a white, you know, Caucasian, I should say, female that's been, I guess, just pretending to be black for a while. Had the opportunity to see an interview with her Caucasian parents earlier on TV. So just a lot of stuff going on, and y'all know I like to run my mouth about things like that. Still got a lot of domestic issues going on. Brothers still tripping. You know, saw a young lady got shot just, you know, in a sleep, wake up dude over her, you know. Got the 2 children died with the drunk driving and things like that. Even got the stuff up in McKinney, Texas with the teenagers at the pool party. So I got a lot of stuff on my mind. I don't know how I'm going to drop all this stuff off and, you know, when, but I beg you to pretty much stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to me by now, go ahead and subscribe, and don't you miss it. Don't you miss it, because I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. And anybody that know me, you already know I just keep it real. I ain't got nothing to do with, you know, black power, white power, red power, or yellow power. I'm just trying to kick the knowledge, because knowledge is power. Alright? So as long as you're down with that and you're down with an objective opinion, you know, don't expect me to always jump on the side you may think, because it ain't like that with me. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I can't be nobody else. So this is my opinion. So I don't want y'all to get so worked up sometimes on my opinion that you know, lose sight of what you know, ultimately should be what matters, and that's your opinion. Parents, we got to do a better job. You know, we can say what we want to say, but, you know, there's some things going on, you know, in the home that have to be figured out before things can be figured out in the streets. You know, and a lot of times we let the streets raise our children, and it's a sad thing, and the outcome all the time not real pretty. And once one of our youngs laying in the streets or something like that, then we always hear how such a good kid or such a good parent this is and this and that, but hey, ain't always the case, you know what I'm saying? We got kids down here in North Memphis, Northeast Memphis, whatever you want to call it, you know, cutting up, jumping on grown people now, you know, they don't really care no more. The respect factor for adults in this day and time, as far as kids are concerned, is way to the flow. And that's a problem. That's a problem, because when children no longer feel like they have to respect adults in the world, that's something to be thinking about. And a lot of times we get so lost and caught up in the, you know, this what matters and, you know, what lives matter and this, that, and that. Every life matters. Every breathing life matters. I don't care if you're black, yellow, Chinese, Indian. It don't make a difference. If you're living and breathing and you're put on this earth, your life matters. You know, that includes the police. I don't care what your career path is. Everybody ain't going to be police. You know, some of us sitting right now, they complain about police. We wouldn't dare go out and take the policeman job. We won't do it. But we want to sit back and complain. We want to play the back line, you know. We want to play the people like I always talk about that's in the bathroom preaching. Yeah, we going to do this, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to stand up for this till you get in the meeting. And then them same people, the same people that just sit there and keep their mouth quiet. So sometimes if you want change, why don't you stand up and do something? Why don't you stand up and say something? Why you always got to talk about it behind closed doors? Why you always got to talk about it with your face hid? I ain't going to hide my face. I'm going to say what I mean to say and what I intend to say. Therefore, I'm going to stand behind it. Whether I'm in here behind closed doors or whether I'm out there in the streets, I'm still going to stand on the ground that I preach about. And I don't really care who don't like it or who do. Because these my opinions. This is how I feel. And I feel I've been living long enough to have an opinion about what goes on in the city I live in. And bigger than that, the world I'm in. World gone crazy. We celebrating all kind of stuff that don't need to be celebrated. You know, we live in a time where it's courageous to become, you know, transgender or whatever it is they call it. This is the world we live in. We celebrate things that, you know, ain't making our neighborhoods better, ain't making our schools better, and definitely it ain't making our kids better. But we celebrate this stuff. We lift it up. We pump in millions and millions of dollars to mess. And somebody just like me trying to be something and, you know, be an independent business owner and stuff like that can't even hardly qualify for a loan. I ain't gonna see, can't. They ain't gonna give me nothing. They ain't gonna give me a grant. They ain't gonna give me a building. They ain't gonna come and invest in what I believe in and invest in what I'm doing. Ain't enough mess in it. We invest in mess. We set out DVRs every week for mess. And we want to complain about our state of living and why we can't come up. We can't come up because we too busy holding ourselves down. See, we can't blame, ain't no more blaming this man or that man. Point the finger to yourself sometime and say, I need to do a better job. Don't be afraid of that, because we all got room for improvement. I don't care if you a politician, preacher, pimp, hustler, D-boy, ballerina. I don't care what you do in life. Lawyer, doctor, you know, talk show host. It doesn't matter. Everybody has room for improvement. There are no perfect people. I already done a video on that. Nobody's perfect. Not Sally or Sam. But we uplift everybody else. We look into everybody else's life like it's our own. And it causes a lot of states of depression. Causes a lot of us to go out here and do dumb shit. You know? Had a 13-year-old girl jump off a bridge and kill herself. All because her father cut her hair off and then posted it on social media. Social media problem. I did a video on that. See, maybe some of y'all need to go back and look at some of the things I've already addressed. And understand that it's manifesting right now. Because ain't nobody really giving a damn. They give a damn when the camera in front of them. That's when the politicians care. When the cameras come around. When it's about vote getting. Well, I ain't worried about getting no votes. I'm worried about results. I'm worried about taking action, real action. Not TV action or media action or ratings action. I'm about doing real action. See, you can see me in the streets. You can touch me. I ain't gonna hide. something you want to address with me, 9 times out of 10, you can walk right up to me and address me, because I'm everywhere. You gonna see me. And I don't mind talking about it. But the biggest thing is being about it. I can talk all day. Politicians can talk all day. The teachers can talk all day. The preachers can talk all day. The president can talk all day. But ultimately, it's the individual. It's the heart in the individual. They got to make that individual, you, me, feel like we need to stand up and be something and do something. I'm waiting on you. And I ain't going to stop. My message and my mission going to continue for as long as I breathe. Because I do feel like there are some people like me that really give a damn and not just worry about ratings and popularity and fortune and fame. We all famous. We should be. I'm the most famous person alive to myself. I am a star. I'm whatever I want to be. I definitely know you can't decrease me. You can talk all you want. But it's only when I let it affect this that it decreases me and makes me lower and makes me have the low self-esteem and make me feel like I can't be something. That's why I don't let it affect me. You shouldn't let it affect you. All this mess out here. That's all it is. Get away from the mess and listen to the message. That's all I got for y'all. And like I said, I'll be talking about all of those things that I spoke on earlier, but I just fell off into another zone just like that. Because that's how serious I am about this mission I'm on now. And I ain't trying to save the world, and you ain't going to find me in Gunda and all of that kind of stuff. I don't do that. But I will come to you every now and then, and I'll express some things that's on my mind. Whether you take heed and listen to it or not, that's on you. All right? But I thank the ones that take the time out and really listen. And I hope some things register with us that let us know, not just, you all, me. And this, when I speak for me, my family, my children, my home. Everybody needs to be better. It takes everybody. But it starts at the house. Parents, what we teach our kids, they'll take out there in the streets. But we got to teach them. We can't just send them out there in the streets and let them be raised, because they're going to wind up dead. And then we're going to be crying like we really gave a damn about them. But did we? I'm Jay Worth.